going to have to tell you my story first, because to understand the rest of the things you need to know this. So basically, I have only two characters in my film, which will be, one will be a teenage girl, which will be 16, 17 years old, and then one will be dressed as the clown, so that who will be the main character. So basically, I'm going to start my film off showing the teenage girl leaving for school. So while she's leaving for school, she'll be saying goodbye to her mother, but it'll be like, bye mom kind of thing. So her mom won't really be in the film. So, and then the next shot will be her walking out on the driveway, and then that's when I'll be having the subtitles play on the lower screen. And then, because
you mean
she's
the
not...
credits?
Sorry?
You mean the credits?
Yeah, the credits, sorry. And then because she's not the main character, I have to introduce the main character as well. So while she's walking on the driveway or she's leaving for school, I'm going to do like different shots of the clown putting on his makeup and getting dressed and everything. And that's kind of what I want him to look like. But it could either be a mask or makeup, it doesn't really matter, just as long as it looks as authentic as it can. And then it's basically going to be, once she's out of the driveway, the next shot is going to be of her walking on near the woods to her school, and then she's going to hear some voices for help. And she's going to go towards them, and then she's going to see the man on the ground, which will be the clown, and then she'll like tap him to see if he's okay, and he's just going to attack her, and she's going to die. So she's going to be on the ground, and then he's going to get up and he's going to walk towards the camera, and then that's when the screen's going to go black. And basically him walking towards the camera kind of implies that he's still alive and he's the main character, and that the walking is implying that he's going on to his next mission, and that was just one of his targets, the girl that he killed. And then this is just kind of my storyboard, ignore my drawings. But I'm going to be filming this in my own house, so that's what it's going to kind of look like. So the room will be right in front of the stairs, and then she's going to come down and go down the stairs. And then I'm going to film different kind of shots from the back, from the front, some full shots and some mid shots of her walking out, and then that's going to be the shot where she's going to be walking towards the gate, and then I'll have kind of very soft thriller music playing in the background, and then have the credits there. This is the shot of her walking to school with the woods on the side, and then that's when she hears the noises and she goes in towards the woods. She sees a man over there, and then she goes towards him, he attacks her, and then the camera's going to go back towards the back of the man, so you can see the expressions of the girl. And then once the entire film is over, I'm going to have a big screen, and then the title of the film is going to appear, which is 2016. And then it's going to say, and then I'm going to have a soft transition, just so that it doesn't look too, so that my film doesn't look too patchy towards the end, and it's going to say based on a true story. So basically it is a horror film opening, and it's based on the clown attacks that are happening. And my film's name is 2016 because it portrays the condition and state that the world is in today. And I got inspired by the film named 2020 because that was kind of, showing the conditions that the world would be in that year. And then my audience target is age 15 and above, just because I feel like anybody below the age of 15 might not truly understand it. Some kids might, but I feel like age 15 and above is probably the best age to go for. And then the location will be my house for the filming, which is of her leaving to school and the driveway bit, and then I'm going to use the woods in Jared's Cross to film the rest of it. And then that is kind of what I'm going to try and make the clown's room look like. Not exactly like that, but kind of like, scary. And then so the struggle is going to be the teenage girl, and then the name really depends. I haven't really thought about it, but it can just be like a normal name of a girl. And I want to basically give the effect of innocence of the girl and I do want her to be like 16, 17 years old, so basically some of my year. But I do want to make her look really innocent in it, just to kind of give people the message that no matter what age you are, this could happen to you, and you can get drawn into these kind of situations. And then the main character will be the clown, and I'm going to name the clown It, and I'll tell you why later on. But basically, this entire situation of him attacking the girl is just going to be one of the ways that showing one of the ways that he attacks people, like drawing them in and making them think that he's in trouble or something. And then it's basically making people who have different sorts of situations that this story could take place in, and it's only the shot is only showing one of his attacks, so it's the start of his journey. So basically my audience that I'm trying to target is children, mothers, the elderly, people who basically walk to school, walk to work, because these are the kind of situations that happen when you're alone, out on your own, and you're not in a car. And then basically I feel like my film will attract people because this is something that's happening currently in the world and a lot of people are aware of it. There's an author called Stephen King who wrote a novel, It, and that's about the clown who's named Pennywise. And basically he's been tweeting recently because there's so much hype in the United States. He tweeted, as you guys can see, that it's time to cool down the hysteria because he's not really taking it seriously. And then I feel like the audience will understand my film better because they can relate to this text, because I really don't think there's anyone right now who doesn't know what's happening around the world, because there are big problems in the United States as well. My brother's friends study there and their campuses have been shut down because of clown sightings. My brother's campus was shut down recently because of a clown sighting, so I feel like it's, even if you're a university student, you need to be aware because now the situation's getting worse that they're getting onto campuses. And then my age range is 15 and above, as I said, because I do feel like this is an important message for children, even though I wouldn't suggest that anybody below 15 watches it, but I feel like because I've already said that mothers and other people should watch it, then maybe they can give the protection to their children. And then gender, both male and female, and then social classes, all classes, and as I said, especially important for working class and below, because they're the ones who usually be walking to work. And then for all ethnicities and religions, and then because it's not really specifically targeted at anyone, it's more of like a security kind of thing that I'm trying to put across. I think I would choose BBC to fund my film because it is something that discusses current affairs, and also because I'm trying to portray an important message with this film. And I feel like because a big organization can put across the message really seriously, and I feel like more people will see it that way, more people will understand it. That's what I want my logo to look like. It's not quite final yet, but that's something like what it will look like. And then I have a trailer for the movie It, but I couldn't embed it because YouTube is blocked on the computer. But that's it. That's my thing. Questions? Yeah.
When the clown attacks the girl,
Yeah.
how are you going to do that without actually attacking the girl?
With a fake knife. Those knives that it's made out of plastic, and once you touch it, it just goes inside.
Okay.
Your trailer, did you make that?
My trailer.
You said
that was a trailer. Oh no, that's the trailer for the movie It that the author. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I just want to make a comment first of all. I thought your the way you talk about reaching your audience was really good, because I could, using that idea of playing on people's fears that people have currently got, is the way that horror really works, isn't it? It always, taking people into the woods and killing them. That I think that would be and I think I really like the way you talk about attracting a worldwide audience, because this is a worldwide phenomena, and I can see that it could sell in America, even if it's set in the UK. They like watching British films, don't they?
Yeah.
But it's an idea that they would identify with. But also I can see it translated into all sorts of languages, because it's such a common fear. It's really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
On the wood bit, I like that because sometimes there can be anything in the woods, so it's sometimes people can get if young girls and everything can be attacked in the woods, so I like that idea how we leave the woods in it, so the danger's not going in the woods anyway sometimes.
Okay, thank you. Is that it?
Well, no, I just want to make a general and slightly irrelevant comment. That, Axel,
Yeah.
did I tell you about his wife? She's working on a
Yeah.
horror film, and how she's got all this blood. They've killed about 34 people so far.
Blood.
Yeah, not in real life.
Oh!
They keep shooting them in the head. So what she's got to do, she keeps on having to do makeup for people who are being killed, and they've got blood packs on their back. so that when they're shot, they press the button and release the blood pack, and all the blood gushes out of the back of them.
Oh my god.
So I guess
Is it
are
real
you
blood?
No. Have you thought about what
I
sort of
have. I mean, I plan on putting that like inside her shirt so that when he stabs her, the packet flows out blood.
because you can either make it, can't you, or you
Yeah,
can
you can.
you can put it in one of
I
those-
saw a video on YouTube, so yeah,
Because especially because you sort of a Ziploc bag.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any more questions?
Um,
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.